Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Render. It's been a couple of months, an extremely long period of time since I came and did a price prediction. And Render, you guys can see is right here on June 11th, 2024 was the last time we spoke about the cryptocurrency, and a lot has gone on since we did that video. So I wanted to come in today and speak to you all about what I think this cryptocurrency is about to do going forward. So welcome over to the channel. As always, hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about our last price prediction first, and then we'll move forward and talk about what we think price is about to do in this particular market for Render. All right, so first of all, the price prediction was produced on June the 11th, and probably like in 2 days, price went against us. We should have lowered our stop loss all the way down here to this particular buy pocket, which is around like $2.50. Okay, you guys can see that right there. Because ultimately, the market in Render did top out towards this next sell pocket at $4.79 on July 21st, 2025. So this prediction didn't go well. We recognized that relatively quick in about 2 days, like I told you, that the market in Render hit an open TP stop loss at 17.67% 2 days into the prediction. So yes, did not go well. What we do now is we get right back into position and analyze where we think the market is trying to go. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We want to clean up this chart first of all and get rid of these pockets that's invalidated because there's no longer needed, because the market ultimately did not support or hold those areas. All right, so that's the first thing we're going to do here. Next thing we're going to do is actually take this trend line and move it to what the trend is actually doing in Render, which is trending down. Okay, so naturally our inclination is that the overall price action in Render is weak. We can clearly see it from the price action that there's not a lot of people really trying to come into this cryptocurrency to buy it. If anything, they're really trying to sell it whenever the market moves up higher in price. So let's go ahead and create a couple of areas that we want to show as being pockets of selling. Okay, so that's an area of selling there in Render. Pretty good area there. Matter of fact, the market came up there twice, on the 13th of September, then again on the 19th of September. Both times those sellers within that pocket initiated and began to sell off the cryptocurrency. Let's go ahead and create another one, which is right here for Render, and might create 2 more just to show you that this market is stair-stepping lower in price. All right, so we did that. Now you can see here that the market did create a buy pocket, right? But then on the 3rd of October, it fell through that pocket. So again, it just adds more credibility that this market is being controlled and moved by sellers, just like that. All right. So now let's take a look at the market on a couple of different time frames. Let's look at this on the hourly chart first to see if we have any instances of buy pockets. Okay, so this is Render on the 1 hour chart. I want us to look at this area here. All right, so that's one area. Let's look at this on the 30-minute chart. And we're going to add one here. All right, got it. Now let's look at this on the 2-day chart. Brings over to current day. So yeah, currently I'm still seeing that the price direction is one of lower levels. I really haven't seen an idea that buyers are interested in buying this cryptocurrency at $2.15, 20 cents. Here it is on the 3. You guys can see from the last 3-day price bar that buyers didn't show up there. Look at this on the 4, same thing on the 4. Here it is on the 5. You can see a little bit of buying entering the market on the 5-day price bar, the last printed one. But on the weekly, you're not really seeing that. But we still have a couple of hours left, 8 hours before it prints. Here it is on the 2, render on the 3, the 5, and I really wanted to show you the monthly chart for render. And you guys can see for the month of October, it had created for us a probable precursor strength. So right now, the only thing that I really see on the chart that we need to get confirmation on is buyers. That's the only thing that we really need to take a look at in determining if this market is ready to pounce and go higher in price. Okay, so right now I really don't see that outside of this particular area right here, which look like price is trying to come to this particular point now in the render. But generally, we have so many ideas of what the market is doing. We haven't seen anything yet to buck that sell. We have 4 signals on the 330-minute price chart letting us know what's going on. Until we see the market and render actually give us something different, we need to continue to follow that notion that this market is still weak. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to look for price to go down and render. We have our 3 areas of buy pockets that we want to target. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And render. The first area can literally happen in the next couple of hours. Okay, so if you don't see this video by then, oh well. 3.15% at $2.18 and $2.15. That will give us around 4.5% there at the first buy pocket. Next, we're going to target this one in the middle, 195 to 175, 22.03% there. And if the market truly gains momentum and weakness, then $1.38 maybe, 38.48% there. I'm going to add a sell pocket right here for render. And we're going to lower this down a little bit. All right, so that's it. We're finished. Let me know your thoughts. Currently, I'm just waiting to see at what price buyers will become more interested in buying this cryptocurrency to where we'll begin to see the market go higher. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.